Ready, aim, fire.
Well, hello there, young fella. Welcome to Nuka World. I'm Mira, your friendly Nuka World informational robotic assistant. Is this your first visit to Nuka World?
That's none of your business, Bot.
No problem. Whether this is your first time or your 100th, we're so happy you decided to visit Nuka World. Now, before you set off on your grand Nuka adventure, let me tell you about error, system malfunction.
Are you finished wasting my time, you filthy low-life scabber? Cause I'm getting bored, and when I get bored, I get violent.
Say that again, and your malfunctioning system is going to be the least of your problems.
Oh, was that supposed to be a threat? Don't make me laugh, you worthless pile of Brahmin dung. You couldn't scare a rat roach.
System restored. Oops! Sorry about that little glitch. Data logs indicate unauthorized tampering with my personality subroutines. Please contact a Nuka World maintenance technician as soon as possible.
Well, you better have some proof that you were tampered with, Bot, or I'll scrap you for parts.
I sure do. Fortunately, my audio receptors recorded the entire event, and I submitted a holotape per standard security procedures. Now don't you worry, even despite that unfortunate incident, I'm still operating at well over 61% normal capacity. As I was about to say, I have a little tip to help you make the most of your exciting Nuka World adventure. Be sure to collect park medallions as you enjoy our amazing rides and attractions. There's a special reward if you collect a full set. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, any time is the right time to enjoy a cold, refreshing Nuka-Cola.
Tell me more about these park medallions.
I'd be delighted to. Spread throughout the park are several dispensing machines that will give you a special park medallion. Once you've got a complete set, just bring them back to me for a special reward.
Where can I find these dispensing machines?
I'll give you a hint. You'll want to visit some of our most popular rides and attractions to find them. What else would you like to know?
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error. System malfunction.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you miserable, dung-sniffing dirt scratcher!
System restored. Have a great day.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Pixel King here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the new DLC for Fallout 4 called Nuka World. So this DLC is the final real piece of DLC that we're going to be getting for Fallout 4. That being said, you really want this DLC to kind of be like a grand finale, but unfortunately it's not. Now, these are just my first impressions, my first thoughts on the DLC, as I have not completed it as of yet, but I am working on it, and I probably will release a video talking about the DLC once again after I have completed it.
Got it.
Now, the idea behind this DLC is that there is a theme park, amusement park, called Nuka World. It's all about the Nuka-Cola that you find in the game. Now, that's a really cool premise. And I think that they really nail the environment. Like, the park itself is awesome. There's a lot of stuff to do. The arcade is really, really cool, which you guys will see towards the end of this gameplay I have for you. But the environment's really well done. It's really interesting. There's a lot of like little collectible stuff and things that you can find in the park to kind of bring it to life a little bit more and learn some of its history. But where the game doesn't shine is the inhabitants of this park. It's 3 raider gangs, and they're kind of boring. They really don't have a purpose. You know, you compare it to Far Harbor, The Children of Adam, the shit, what are they called? The synth refuge, Acadia, and the Far Harbor people. They all have their own kind of agendas, own morals, all this kind of stuff. But with the Raiders, there's no contradictions amongst them. It's just, we want more land. There's no moral issues between it. I mean, they're Raiders. They're not good people, but it's not like, this Raider gang believes in this, and there's not really anything there. So it's pretty much just picking whatever Raider gang you like the most, which is just based pretty much on how they look, which is kind of a shame because, I wish there would have been a little bit more depth put into these Raider gangs so that, your choices felt like they had a little bit more weight. But that being said, on to the next big thing of the... Ooh, sorry about that. On to the next big thing of the DLC is the story itself. Now, I have not completed it. But so far, I can already tell immediate differences between this and Far Harbor. Far Harbor's story was pretty good in my opinion. It was a really good quest line, some really interesting stuff that you were able to find out, some cool little, not twists I guess, but surprises, whatever. This does not have that. The story is so boring. It's like, okay, you discover the amusement park, clear up dudes to get there. Then when you get there, you fight this big bad, and then once you fight the big bad, then you pretty much pick a Raider gang and slowly take over the park. At least that's what I'm getting from it. And that is so disappointing, because, yeah, I mean, it sucks, because I really wanted them to do an incredible story within this incredible environment that they've crafted, but it's just so lackluster. And then the new enemy types, for example, the Gator Claw, is just a reskin of the Death Claw with a crocodile head on it, or alligator head on it, and it's a little bit tougher than a Death Claw, but there's no kind of real new enemies in the game, which is a shame. And then, I mean, I guess there's I think they're called the Bloodworms or something like that, and they're kind of reminiscent of the Tremor worms, but other than that, there's no new enemies. I mean, there's the ants, but they were in Fallout 3. They're nothing, brand new, which is a shame. It should have been. They should have tried to keep the story and the inhabitants of the park up to the standards that they set based on the environment. The environment is so cool. I mean, that is what sells the DLC for me. Is the park itself. It is so fun to explore and kind of learn about the park and just kind of imagine, for example, I think of Dorney Park, which is an amusement park near me. Imagining after an apocalyptic situation, people live there. It's a really cool idea, but they just, I don't know, man. Bethesda, come on. If anything, Nuka World should have came out first and then Far Harbor. I think Far Harbor was a lot better. They nailed the environment, they nailed the creatures in the environment, and the interactions between all the different factions, and they nailed the story, in my opinion. Now, it kind of got a little iffy toward the end. A few things about Far Harbor I did not like the simulation thing where you're putting the blocks and shit. That was stupid. Okay? But that aside, Far Harbor is a better piece of DLC than Nuka World, in my opinion. Now, Nuka World has its moments, I'm sure. And again, I haven't beat Nuka World yet. These are just my first impressions, and I will beat it. And if it changes my mind, I will do another video and let you guys know how my opinion has changed on it. Who knows? Maybe as I get farther along the story, it gets crazy and yada yada. But I doubt it. It's pretty easy to tell. But yeah, I mean, it's a decent piece of DLC. It adds a good amount of hours into the game. So, if you are looking for a piece of DLC for Fallout 4 and you have not picked up Far Harbor, I would recommend Far Harbor over Nuka World as of this moment. Now again, that could change when I beat it, but we'll have to see. So guys, that's pretty much it for my first impressions of Nuka World. If you guys like the video, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. And in the near future, we will be having a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 video dropping. Possibly going to be doing a video on my updated Nuka World thoughts. But I'm also going to be introducing a new series to the channel called Throwback Thursday. I know, very basic. But basically the premise of it is we're going to be playing games that maybe went under the radar, kind of got pushed aside by bigger releases. Kind of games that people have forgotten about or never really heard about, or games that are just really good that you should go back and revisit. Now, we're not going to be talking about stuff like Zelda and Mario, like obviously. We're going to be talking about a little bit more obscure titles. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.